I mean, Dallas. We can't say bump. Their bump is a different bump. Yeah. Put them up. Put them up. Anyway, what's up, Starter Do crew? It's yours truly, Snorty Do. Right now, I'm gonna get into the most active gang in Dallas drill. FBG Murda. Now, this is a guy y'all been telling me about for the longest. I usually don't check out the rappermentaries before I check out the music, but when I do, I like to ask for 3 videos. 3 songs. We're gonna do a 3-in-1. That's all, pretty much I can ask. Yeah. Anyway, 2,500 likes on this one. Hold it! Gotta hold it. Hold on. The merch is dropped. Bruh, the shirts are 100% Pilma cotton. Who's bringing y'all that on YouTube? 100% Pilma cotton. I know some of y'all looking lost like, bro, what are you talking about? It's luxury cotton. It's that one and another one. The $100 with the little alligator right there. That's all they got on that motherfucker. Anyway, my point of bringing that up is this here ain't regular. We got, some of y'all might think it's a keychain, but it's a tag for the jacket. And it's not getting sold. Anybody else would have sold the shit out of this. Anyway, what I'm saying is this shit here is just a little bit different than your ordinary YouTube merch. It's almost like a clothing line. Yo, I'm done selling y'all the merch. Let's get into it.
19 saw 205 murders in the city of Dallas. In 2020, the homicide skyrocketed to 254 in that year. Then 222 murders in 2021, 214 in 2022, and a 15% rise in homicides in 2024. A total of 246 killings, 32 more than the year prior. Early 2023 saw a rise in Dallas drill where specific names and events were being mentioned and mocked on tracks. Specific murders were being talked about.
We poppin' shit, your boyfriend probably got that stick, that sip a nigga ass ain't died. No, he away, somebody fucked up his face, he got hit with a whole bunch of shots. Then traffic, we cut you 3 fully, 2 switches, and then we got a fully child. Nigga this, but ain't even spin for his brother, I think I seen fast on fire. When shots go off, nigga know to hit the floor, or you might get dead like John. I'm spinning with top.
A whole bunch of shots.
Hey man, at first, MO3 was the ceiling when it came to really Yellow Beezy. They got their own rap shit. You feel me? They got their own rap scene. But nowadays, I feel like Big X the Plug is the ceiling over down there now. I don't hear much from Yellow Beezy nor Trap Boy Freddy. It's Big X the Plug type timing now. What I'm saying is this: them top artists that I just named, although they do got their own individual things going on in the streets, they ain't focused towards that. You know what I mean? They ain't focused towards that. Yeah, they might do street topics or whatever because they got a street background, but I don't hear them boys' name drop. Yellow Beezy on a different type time because he way more commercial. Even though he came through on some street shit, ain't got a street background. He the most commercial in my opinion, but what I'm trying to say is this: that these guys is right here rapping and shit. I wish they had to just grow a little bigger than what they got going now, because that Dallas shit, they got a chance to overtake Houston when it comes to the rap shit. And that's another city with some legendary rap pedigree type shit. But it's just, hell, they got going. It
2 switches, and then we got a fully child. Nigga this, but ain't even spin for his brother. I think I seen fast on fire. When shots go off, nigga know to hit the floor, or you might get dead like John. I'm spinning with top.
This week's Track Down looks for the men who shot and killed a teenager in April. The attack and shooting happened during a block party at Juanita Craft Park in South Dallas. The shooters and their cars caught on tape, but not caught by police. Here's Fox 4's Sean Rabb. You can help with that in this week's Track Down.
Detective Derek Cheney says Carriante Green was killed over social media beef. The 17-year-old mother pleading to the streets to break their silence.
Each crime, if nobody never step up, we won't never be able to help the kids, or we won't be able to get justice for everybody that's out here losing their kids.
Brittany Newhouse, now part of a sorrowful sorority, mothers of murdered sons. Her 17-year-old, Carriante Green, nicknamed Fat Daddy, killed April 17.
This our football store. This my hero, this my firstborn, my best friend. He everything.
My victim arrived at the party. He arrived in this direction from Limes. As he was walking through the park. The surveillance video was showed 2 vehicles parked. It's a white Dodge Charger It is like a silver sedan, I would say Nissan, Honda. You see some individual exit these cars, and as my victims just walking, they approach him from behind, and shots was fired.
Nigga, the car they hopped out leaving.
My victim collapsed to the ground. These individuals ran back to their vehicles, and then they left the location. This is on few dealing with social media, dealing with young people who is going back and forth, exchanging words, and these words are leading to the gunfire.
You haven't gotten any good information so far?
So I do have information. I have some persons of interest, but the thing is, I need some bodies behind the words. I need someone to confirm what I know and is willing to stand up and for me to use it in court.
If y'all say y'all mess with Fat Daddy the way that y'all do, if y'all know, y'all can remain anonymous. Y'all step up and say something like, I want justice for my baby. Like, who wouldn't want justice for their child to just walk up on the park and haven't been here 5 minutes and get gunned down and don't make it back home?
You can reach Detective Derek Cheney. Talk or text to his cell 214-283-4804 or email derek.cheney@dallascityhall.com. Time for the streets to talk about the murder of Keontae Green.
Fats and John were both members of the FBG gang, short for Free Bird Gang, a gang located in South Dallas with members from the Pleasant Grove neighborhood as well. John was shot and killed only 3 months after Fats at a 4th of July party in 2021. At approximately 10:37 p.m., Dallas police responded to a shooting in the 300 block of Park Row Avenue. A 43-year-old woman and 19-year-old John Kentriel Hightower were shot while attending a gathering at the location. Both were taken to a local hospital and treated for their injuries. However, on July 6, 2021, John succumbed to his injuries. It's alleged that OTS is behind the deaths of Fats and John, but that is all speculation and rumors, as no one has ever been arrested for either murder. Almost 3 years after John was shot and killed on February 8, 2024, OTS rapper FBG Murda would release a music video titled Clean Up Crew, where in it, he can be seen at John's gravesite taking a piss and filming his music video on it.
FBG Murda. That's right. I ain't gonna lie, he a disrespectful motherfucker. I ain't gonna lie. I gotta keep it hot up in this one. He did what? Like, that's confirmed, buddy site, Gravesite. It's crazy. I just did a video on Philly. The guy go by YBC Duel. He dug his ops gravesite up. Or he had a shovel digging it. Like, actually. At that moment, I thought Philly Drew on a whole nother level. Now we make our way down to Dallas. Actual urine. See new shit every day, B. This shit is insane. It's really no place for this. It's like y'all already, going the extra mile with the dissing, and then, death come behind that dissing. It's like, my head, the boundary already getting pushed. The boundary already getting pushed. Shit like this is like a whole new level of just what the hell. It's no respect nowhere across the board. There's no respect nowhere across the board. Hell yeah.
This sadly wasn't the first time John's grave had been pissed on by OTS.
One time, fucked up. Twice? Got me thinking, what the f John do? Right. Hell yeah, let's keep it going.
That little nigga bogus. 2 of the ops just died, but that shit was back to back, so I ain't even noticed. We caught this dumb ass out of bounds. What the fuck is he doing? We done caught us a nigga on Lotus. He just got out of the spittle, got shot up again. That nigga doing too much loads. Don't left on the porch.
Forcing that piss out.
Niggas to die for all that joking.
That's one of them, I ain't gotta go, but while I'm here, I'ma go type pisses.
All in the next, then over.
So you little bitch ass niggas that came and pissed on my brother grave. Show y'all faces where y'all been. Y'all mama, y'all sister, y'all auntie, y'all granny, y'all daddy, y'all brother. You little bitch ass niggas came and pissed on his grave and one pussy off the door to stay here. Come back and do the shit. Bitch ass niggas, cause y'all playing with the right one. On my kids. Come piss on this grave again and be here while we pull up. Bitch ass, hoe ass niggas.
They ain't gonna do that.
Little boys. Bitch ass little boys. He already dead in the ground. What more y'all want? ass hoes, y'all sisters, mamas, grannies, brothers, whoever. Real talk.
She hot. She got every right to be hot.
Mama, daddy, sisters, all you hoes. Don't be laying next to him. Fight with me if I got to. Real talk. Don't let a video go out.
South Dallas rapper J3 Get Busy alongside Baby Diablo and Mo Brazy would respond to FBG Murda by vandalizing and shooting a music video on Mika Simpson's gravesite, also known as Mika, the mother of 17-year-old OPP'S member Trey.
Ain't know we had they rap. Long as the guy know we had they rap.
Calling Trey at his mother.
Go Mika!
I only can shake my head at this shit. I ain't gonna lie. Really, all of it. From him pissing on it to the other guy pissing on it to the sister. Man, the sister 38 hot. And then these niggas that do mama site calling him. I really ain't got nothing to say, bruh. This shit is insane. This is insane. Insane, insane, insane.
Mika! Them savages high, can't pay for us to been a block.
Hold on, I gotta check my audio. I hate for my audio be trash.
People, they know how to spot. We done did a lot. Freehold done gave with a drop. Easy put a nigga on fire. That nigga ain't never did shit by his mama when bro try to slide that bitch in the box.
We done did a lot. Freehold done gave with a drop. Easy put a nigga on fire. That nigga ain't never did shit by his mama when bro try to slide that bitch in the box.
A drive-by shooting in Heartland has turned into a murder investigation after a woman critically injured succumbed to her injuries at a Dallas area hospital on Monday. The Crandall Police Department, which is investigating the shooting, received notification from the hospital the victim had succumbed to her injuries after initially being listed as in critical condition early Monday morning. Notification was received Monday evening. The victim was identified by family and friends on social media as 38-year-old Mika Simpson. Police recovered approximately 63 spent shell casings from the scene of the shooting in the 3000 block of Fluttermill Drive in the Heartland community. The incident occurred at approximately 1:49 a.m. on February 6, 2023. Crandall Police Department Chief Forrest Frierson says the shooting, in its preliminary investigative stages, appears to have been targeted to this particular residence, but the victim was likely not the intended target of the gunfire. Of the at least 63 rounds fired at the home, Crandall Police Department Chief Forrest Frierson says a majority struck a single bedroom of the residence, while few struck other bedrooms. At least 2 9mm casings and 61 .223 casings were recovered from the scene. The Crandall Police Department is also working with the Dallas Police Department's gang unit and at least 3 other DPD units on the case, as it is believed to be retaliation for a drive-by shooting in East Dallas. There, police have identified 19 complainants, though no injuries were initially reported.
Which part of Dallas is, decent? Because I know North, that's Oak Cliff and them. That's the North, where MO3, all right, cool. He just said this happened East Dallas. Right. Was that the last video I did? But South Dallas, he get wicked too. For my Dallas natives out there.
For a drive-by shooting in East Dallas. There, Zaya Lacey was shot and killed at a visual for Mika in September of 2023, as if taking the life of one innocent bystander wasn't enough. Trey and his family wouldn't even get the chance to properly grieve and mourn the loss of Mika before tragedy struck again for the family.
Police are looking for the people responsible for opening fire on a crowd in East Dallas.
And as investigators piece together clues, a family is devastated after their little girl was killed. Our Candace Sweat picks up this heartbreaking story live from Dallas Police Headquarters. Candace, the family telling us that they gathered to remember a woman who was murdered.
Exactly, Brittany and Brian. This started off as a candlelight vigil, sort of a celebration of life for another family member. Instead, everyone there ended up running and ducking from gunshots, and a child is now dead. The family tells us today they want the person responsible locked up. At times, the grief is too much.
Oh, God, Jesus.
Deborah Harper Smith was with her grandchild, 2-year-old Zaya Lacey, and other family members Sunday for a candle.
A fucking 2-year-old, bro. And then you throw the 2-year-old in a rap. He ain't name dropped the 2-year-old, bro. But if you heard him, he said they mad about a baby. I can't lie, bro. I can't lie, bro. I just can't respect that. For real. Some that happened down in Jacksonville. I was mad about it then, you know. I was mad about it then. But nowadays, bro, like the kids ain't got shit to nothing. She 2 years old. Ain't got nothing to do with nothing. Now her life gone. I know it's just real sad. Shit, little girl ain't have a choice to live her life, you know? Now, I don't know if these folks did that shit on purpose or just the way how shit happened. But either way, it should have never been put in a rap. It should have been never put in a rap. If it's Trey y'all want, it sound like Trey play ball too. I say this shit all the time. I'm really gonna sound like a broken record saying it, but maybe you ain't catch that video I said it in. But let's just use this analogy. If I'm a hooper, and he's a hooper, I can't get mad for us playing ball. You see what I'm saying? We both signed up to hoop. I really hope some of y'all able to really decode what I'm trying to say. But if we both signed up to hoop, fair game now. Especially if we trash talk in midst of the hooping game or the basketball game, real fair game. You know, you just, that's y'all life y'all chose. Hey, y'all both chose to play basketball, you know? Have at it. But all these people that didn't want to play basketball with you niggas, leave their ass out that shit. Hell yeah, I'm done talking about it.
Light vigil on Hay Street in East Dallas. Then there were gunshots.
Everybody started to run. I grabbed my grandbaby. While I was running, when I got behind the truck, I felt some blood.
She realized Zaya had been shot. Another family member rushed them to the hospital.
I couldn't do nothing but scream, cry, and pray, and ask God, please just protect her.
Smith says doctors placed Zaya on an operating table, and they waited.
About 30 minutes to an hour later, they came in and told us she didn't make it. My baby was only 2 years old. She haven't even lived a full life yet.
Dallas police detectives say this was not a random shooting, but Zaya and another adult woman injured at the vigil were not the intended targets. Now this family, surrounded by their church pastors, are calling on the public.
If it was your 2-year-old granddaughter, daughter, niece, or cousin, how would you feel?
They're left grasping for answers in a situation that feels hopeless.
I told my grandkids I would always protect them, and I let her down because I couldn't.
Yeah, and that vigil that they were attending before the gunshots broke out was actually for another cousin who was killed earlier this year in a drive-by shooting. So you can only imagine what this family is going through. Detectives said that they are looking at other crimes in the area to see if they can connect the person responsible for this to those recent crimes. Of course, anyone with any information is asked to call Dallas police. Brittany, back to you.
Because your heart just breaks for that family. Someone who knows something has to come forward. Thank you.
OTS would adopt the name Mika Jumpout after her death. OTS was originally called Sack Chaser Global, and it started off as friends that went to school together in Mesquite. OTS claims Pleasant Grove, the South, and the East, but a lot of members originally grew up together in Mesquite. SCG used to be deep in members, but a lot of people stopped claiming it because it was really a school gang. That's until members started jumping off the porch and going by OTS, short for Only the Sacks, founded by Fooley and Stepa, who's currently incarcerated for a homicide. There's currently a rumor that Fooley has a confirmed body and has beaten that case, but that's completely false. Fooley has never been charged for a murder in his life. OTS main jumpouts are Trey. Ops love to taunt and diss him over the fact his mom was shot and killed in a drive-by shooting. But Trey has gotten active behind Mika's name on numerous occasions. Just last week, Trey and Yakuza ran into 5K rapper Baby 247 at court, spitting on him and beating him in a corner. Trey made the news in April of 2020 after a brawl that sent a student and a school resource officer.
I ain't siding with Trey, but I don't blame him. No bullshit.
Sir, to the hospital.
Brawl erupts at North Forney High School, and it's all caught on camera.
So a student and the school resource officer both ended up in the hospital. Cleo agreed with us in studio. You know, parents are understandably concerned.
Yeah, and they're upset and very concerned. But, you know, this story, it's getting a lot of clicks on our website. This massive brawl happened after a lunch period at North Forney High School in Coffee.
Well, for a news lady, she kind of thick. You know?
County.
Time in the place.
Right in the school courtyard. And as you said, parents are upset. They're frustrated. They want to know, why did something like this happen? And is more campus security needed? All right, check this out here. We sort of blurred the fight video here because it is graphic. And it shows about 4 to 5 students fighting. Staff and members of the district's police force, they're trying to stop everything in the video. At one point, you can see several students kicking another student on the concrete. The district says an officer was head-butted by a student and they both went to the hospital. They're now recovering. And as you can imagine, the parents that we spoke to, they're upset, they're frustrated, and they're concerned.
How do you contain it without having more officers available?
No solutions, no consequences or anything.
Okay, so that brawl, that incident is now under investigation. No charges have been filed, but Kara, Mark, that really could change in the next coming days or so. And many parents that we spoke to yesterday are wondering, hey, do they need some sort of security plan like Dallas ISD? I'll send it back to you.
Hey, pour 4 pink pills, still fuck them perk. Switch on the steel when I shoot the bitch jerk. Gonna back dollars.
Switch on the steel when I shoot the bitch jerk. Gonna back dollars.
On July 6, 2023, at approximately 4:05 p.m., Dallas police responded to a call for service in the 1300 block of S. Fitzhugh Avenue. The preliminary investigation determined when officers arrived, they found the victim, 20-year-old OTS member Tavarius Robinson, also known as TG, with gunshot wounds in the alley. Dallas Fire Rescue responded, and the victim died from his injuries. TG died only a day after he pissed on an ops grave, making many people speculate that it was one of OTS ops who killed TG. A month after TG was shot and killed, OTS members Cartel and Mullah would get arrested and charged for the murder of their own associate. On the 14th of October 2023, OTS member Cameron Turner fired 3 to 4 shots inside of a food court at the Texas State Fair, injuring 3 people after being approached by a group of males and going into self-defense mode.
Stay put. Stay put.
Look at Chuck Norris. He just waving that bitch at anybody. Put Chuck Norris ass the fuck up.
Families flee in terror as gunfire erupts at a state fair. This was the view from the Ferris wheel at the Texas State Fair in Dallas. Looking down, you can see people running for safety.
OTS claims Fallen Fast Money member Hank, who was shot and killed after attempting to slide on ops. A video would emerge of Hank laying on his back with his chop beside him shortly after the shooting. FBG Murda would start rapping after spending 11 months in juvenile, but wouldn't take it seriously until 2023. July 26, 2023, FBG Murda would release a song titled Jizzle Smoking, where in it he sends shots at PCE and disses their fallen member Jizzle, who was shot and killed after an attempted robbery. 3 weeks after Jizzle Smoking was released, labels would start to call FBG Murda, who would get himself good connections to artists such as Lil Rai, Famous Dex, and L5. The drill rap subgenre was created in Chicago in the early 2010s by teenagers who grew up in drill music has since dangerous life. Hopefully FBG Murda can leave that lifestyle behind.
I ain't gonna lie, Dallas drill, they on the radar, they on snore radar at least. And this shit eye-opening, it's crazy. You know, I keep referring back to different parts of the country that does the drill. I say Dallas ain't far off, but they doing some different shit. They doing some different shit. Shit that's, I don't know, when certain things provoke a thought or really fuck up my mood, because I ain't seen a lot of this shit. You know, niggas has seen a lot. Hey, truth in the details is all documented. Public. Anyway, when something kind of really mess my mind up or make me surprised or shocked or angry or just whatever, it's something. It's something special. It's something different. It's something unique. It's, you know. But anyway, let me know how y'all feel about this video down in the comment section down below. It's your boy Snore. I'm gone, man.